Today, we're going to take a detailed look at Turf Moor, home of Burnley FC, one of the three teams that earned promotion to the Premier League this new season. So, let's dive into it together. Our beloved Turf Moor is an old stadium, built a long time ago. In fact, it started being used for football in 1883, though it was already used for cricket before that, a sport that's very popular in England. After 1883, it began hosting football matches and quickly became one of the most important stadiums in the region for this beloved and widely watched sport. Its current capacity is 22,546 spectators, which makes it not only old, but also modest in size, one of the smallest in terms of capacity in the Premier League, and also one of the simplest when it comes to comfort. It has hosted much larger crowds in the past, especially before modern safety regulations in English football. For example, around 50,000 people once attended a match at Turf Moor way back in the 1920s. If you're enjoying the video so far, drop a like, and if you love stadium content, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. The stadium's attendance record was 54,755 spectators, who watched Burnley defeat Huddersfield Town 1-0 on February 23, 1924. Turf Moor has always maintained a very traditional feel, lacking much modernization until the 1990s, when English football underwent a safety revolution due to the Taylor Report. This report, released after a major football tragedy, mandated that all stadiums in the top two divisions of English football be converted to all-seater venues with no standing fans. As a result, Burnley had to renovate its home ground. In 1994, Burnley completed the construction of two new all-seater stands, the new long side, now called the North Stand, and the Jimmy McElroy Stand, both with 6,000 seats each. These replaced the old long side and B-hole end terraces. The work was partially funded through a bank loan and the sale of the club's old training ground in Gawthorpe. During this period, a new pitch drainage and heating system was also installed. In 1996, the cricket field stand began hosting mixed home and away supporters, something relatively rare in English stadiums. The Bob Lord stand on the south side of the pitch remained virtually unchanged since its construction in the 1970s. In 2007, the club announced ambitious plans for a new phase of stadium modernization, including replacing the oldest stands. However, the 2008 financial crisis forced these plans to be shelved. Burnley's return to the Premier League in 2009 brought renewed enthusiasm, and with the club's promotion, some targeted renovations were made, like the installation of new dressing rooms and the renovation of the Players' Tunnel. Another stadium improvement came in 2014, when the cricket field stand was upgraded to enhance fan comfort, including corporate areas and new executive boxes. The stadium also received giant screens, improved lighting, and upgrades to safety and accessibility systems. In 2016, part of the Jimmy McElroy Stand's facade was modernized, and the dressing rooms were renovated again. Toward the end of the decade, Turf Moor gained recognition for its welcoming and traditional atmosphere, standing as a symbol of authentic English football, in contrast to more modern arenas. In 2019, the club announced long-term plans to expand the capacity to around 25,000 though these projects remain in the planning phase. If you enjoy discovering stadiums across England and around the world, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. As for the stadium layout, there are stands on all four sides. On one of the central sides, there's a two-tiered stand with an upper and a lower level, which is the largest and most comfortable section for fans. Opposite it is a single-tier stand, which, as a result, has a smaller capacity. Behind the goals, the configuration is repeated. Behind one goal, there's a two-tier stand, and behind the other, a single-tier stand. Connecting these four stands, you'll find large screens, and also some executive suites. Since 2022, under new American ownership, the club has resumed discussions about possible renovations, although these are being approached cautiously. But who knows? Maybe in the near future, we'll see a fully revamped Turf Moor, which would be quite exciting. Turf Moor, beyond being so traditional, also has a unique atmosphere and is known for its deep connection with the local community. Its current capacity is around 21,944, and it hosts Burnley's home games. It's the second oldest stadium still in continuous use in professional English football, behind only Bramall Lane, home of Sheffield United. If you enjoyed this, drop a like. And before you go, I'm leaving another stadium video for you to check out right up there in the card. Click it and come along with us. See you soon.